Is it normal it's chaos on the streets at rush hour? I mean, I haven't ridden on the roads for 10 years really at rush hour, and it's bizarre. Anyway, let's have a look at the bike. Triumph Tiger 800 XRT, 24,000 miles, probably worth nothing. Lovely bike. Lovely bike. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's bring on Neil Kinnock. Wow, did I have an experience in the UK? Let's go for a ride and have a chat about it. Oh, let's make sure everything's in the right position. I haven't turned my Auchi on. Order it in the description below. Beautiful products, beautiful screens. Right, let's pull out and go for a ride. I'm actually on my way to Potteries Motorcycles and Scooter Centre, Burslem, Staffordshire. I nearly said Lancashire then. Why did I say that? My goodness. Another beautiful day in the UK, August. Another beautiful day. Everybody's panicking that they're not going to get any water. Don't worry, the rain's coming. It'll come with a vengeance. It always does in the UK. Back to the subject. Over the last 10 years I've been living a bit like a hobbit, working from home and taking meetings while wearing a shirt and a pair of underpants and flip-flops. Yep, that's what you think. Yeah. And then when I'm in between meetings, I put on a mouse jiggler. Yeah, so it keeps the screen active. It doesn't lock up after 7 minutes, and then tell the boss that I'm not working. Yeah, use a mouse jiggler. Brilliant piece of equipment. I'm only joking. Actually, on occasions I have used a jiggler to make sure the connection is maintained and stable. And that's fine. But that comes from a technical perspective. Anyway. Yeah, so if you're working from home, order your mouse jiggler off Amazon. So, like I said, over the last 10 years, I've been working from home really, and that came to an end at the end of May 2026. But I've gone and got a new job where I'm delivering cars, and the other day did I set off from Stafford out to the west side of Wrexham and was delivering a car, and set off at about 8 o'clock in the morning with this car up towards Wrexham. Now, towards Wrexham it took about an hour. Yeah, and I'm driving quite normally. And what I found interesting is that on 2 occasions, as I came up to roundabouts, strangely, don't know if that's got relevance, but I slowed down for a roundabout because there was traffic in front of me that was wanting to join the roundabout. Yeah, normal situation, there's no rocket science here. The first car behind me was a white guy. They're all white guys actually, before we start throwing things in about Indian drivers or Asian drivers or whatever. They were all white guys, and I don't know if that's got some relevance to it either. You tell me. And I slowed down to join the queue to join the roundabout, and the car behind me ended up slamming his brakes on, screeching his tyres, and nearly went into the back of my customer's car. I saw him coming up. I could see the whites of his eyes as he was shitting himself. I thought, that's an interesting thing. That was lucky. 20 minutes later, came up to another roundabout, joined the queue, waiting to move forward. The next guy comes up behind me, slams his brakes on. Bearing in mind this was a single line queue. Slams his brakes on. To avoid hitting me, he went up the curb. He swerved to the left and went up the curb. I couldn't believe it. I thought, what's happening here? I felt like getting out and checking the rear of the car to make sure there wasn't some strange sticker on it. Anyway, 10 minutes later, another roundabout. It's all about roundabouts, strangely enough. Strangely enough, it's all about roundabouts. So, coming up to the roundabout, there's 2 lanes going onto the roundabout. I'm in the right-hand lane to go straight across to join the right-hand lane of a 2-lane dual carriageway, because I'm going to be turning right after another couple of 100 yards across the dual carriageway. As I exit the roundabout, he's either turning left or going straight on and joining the left-hand lane of the dual carriageway. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming, although I didn't take much notice of it. And anyway, sure enough, a gap came and I entered the roundabout. And then the guy that was in the left-hand lane came right up to me on the left, flying around the roundabout. He was overtaking me on the left whilst on the roundabout. He then misjudged it, hit the curb of an island. Do you know those little triangle islands? Yeah. And virtually turned his car over. His front wheel came flying off the ground, and he was bouncing all over. He looked like he'd got the fear of God in his face. Fortunately, I just continued, because I don't want to be trapped in the mayhem of whatever wake of disaster he was going to leave. I think he recovered it, and he continued his journey. Now you tell me, is this normal in the UK now? Because if that's normal, I'm not sure I'd want to be on a motorbike at rush hour. Tell me your thoughts. Is it just coincidence that 3 people were driving ridiculously stupidly whilst I was driving? Or is this normal? Because if you base it on the odds and the likelihood of it happening, it can't be just me. It must be happening to other drivers as well. Do you understand what I mean? It's not like I've got a magnet that's pulling all the idiots towards me. Now the 2 guys that nearly hit me up the arse, yeah, I'm guessing they were distracted by their mobile phone, because everybody's using the mobile phone. I know they changed the law a few years ago, didn't they? Where if you use your mobile phone, you get a big fine. Let's have a look at it now. I'll go and Google it. But there's no police to manage you using your mobile phone, is there? So it's like, well, how are you going to police that law? How are you going to observe it? Do you understand what I mean? Common sense dictates that most people haven't got time to take photographs of other people using the mobile phones and then report it to the police. Or am I wrong? Or I'm happy to be wrong. Happy to be wrong. You tell me, I don't know. What do you think? Do you find this is the situation? When you go to work at rush hour or come home from work? Is it the same when you're coming home from work? I don't know. What's happening here? What's happening here? Ah, they've laid a new surface. I mean, I'm a fairly safe driver, I think. I'm not a brilliant driver. I don't profess that. But I think I'm a fairly safe driver. When it's 60 mile an hour and it's appropriate to do so, I'll do 60. Yeah, I don't need to speed anymore. I've gone through that phase of life. Yeah, I don't need to do that anymore. Yeah. Especially over the last 10 years of wearing underpants and a shirt for taking meetings whilst working from home. Absolutely fantastic working from home. It does cost a lot of money working from home. Those elevated heating and electricity bills. Yes, which you don't get paid for from work. And how much tax do you get back? Is it something like £6 a week or £6 a day? I never claimed it. It wasn't worth it. Oh, there's a lot of cars up there. Wonder what they're doing. At the Monkey Forest? None of the cars look particularly special, so I don't think it's a car meet. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Another couple of weeks and I'm going down to the south coast to meet Mark and Charlie and go camping for 3 or 4 nights. That will be great. I can't wait. I need to get my stuff ready, get my tent ready. I might take some of the cameras down and take some video footage of while I'm down there. See if anybody's invading the shores. Wow. What did you think to that invasion in the mainland Africa of that Spanish enclave? Was it, did they say 60,000 people? Not sure. 60,000 Moroccans. Organised by the government, obviously. Organised by the government. The Moroccan government. Oh, but, you know, 60,000 humans is a lot of people. Absolutely fascinating. And then most of them go back. To be fair, most of them look like they were most of them look like they were going for a swimming pool session. They didn't look like they were going to be migrating through Europe or transiting through Europe. Don't want to get political on it, but it was interesting. I think it was more a political statement from the Moroccan government. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, by the time this comes out, that'll have been a week or 2 ago. So you'll have forgot about it. I'm sure. Unbelievable. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon. Ride and drive safely. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I won't ask you to subscribe because one of the subscribers has asked me not to ask people to subscribe, so I'm not asking you to subscribe. But if you have subscribed, thank you very much. If you got this far, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.